Hello everybody, how are you? And this is going to be the second game of the CTS series. If you don't know what that means, go look at my preview video or the first video of this series, and you will find out what this is, because I do not feel like saying that name right this moment. But I'm going to be critiquing myself and this player here, uh, Anidenchi. Anidenchi? I don't really know how to pronounce that. I didn't practice that at all. Yes, I know I should practice it before I cast, but it's just for fun. So this player is going to be droning up pretty hard. He didn't get his Overlord. He got his Overlord at 10, so that's not what you want to do. You want to get it at 9. Just a little thing here and there that'll help you out, because if you're supply blocked, it's not a fun thing to be supply blocked. Oh man, having to remake those overlords or having to make them in a pinch, I can tell you it's not fun. But I'm gonna be scouting around with my overlord, seeing that that player is not here, and he's going to see that I'm not here. He even did that little overlord trick where you see the edge of the nexus or something and then you move away before they spot your overlord. He is going to be getting an early spawning pool though, getting it at 10. I'm going to see this, and that's going to force me to stop production and save up for my own spawning pool. And yeah, right now I'm getting a early-ish sort of extractor. I usually get mine around 15, 14. And as you can see, I saved up for that spawning pool because I did spot this. I'm going to be scouting around a bit more before anything goes on. These overlords are going in the same direction. They should really not go in the same direction, because these two blimps will destroy each other if they decide to not change course. What are they doing? They're gonna crash. They're gonna crash. Just narrowly missing each other. So I'm happy for them. My two overlords are alive and well. He's going to be getting a late scout in here, seeing exactly what's going on. I am droning up some more. He's throwing down a spine crawler at his main. And why not? You always want some kind of static D, I'd say. It's always, I find it standard to put some static D on your expansion or your main, depending on the situation. But I always try to get static D in case I'm caught out of position or something like that. I'm just sort of rocking out with this probe right here. Yeah, rock party. And he's just there to prevent a expansion from going on. These two are going to go at it. I think I pulled this drone off to help this drone. Yes, I do. And yeah, I do want to mention though, if you did watch the first video, this game was before that, and I just decided to cast it afterwards because that's how my fat butt, lazy fat butt decides to roll. So that's how that is. This overlord is there for no reason. He should be over here or something. This overlord gonna see if anything is really going on. He's got his queen out. I think I already have mine out. I do. I'm getting 2 spine crawlers here because I am going to get my expansion quite soon, I would hope. Both of us getting metabolic boost. His going a little bit faster than mine, so mine's just gonna be a little delayed. And if we look at the income, 16 to 14, so right now I am ahead. I should be droning up a lot more. I don't really know why I don't, but saving up for that 300. Here goes, no, that's, I don't know what they're doing. Why are they doing that? They should not be doing that, but whatever. I decided to go for a double gas now. And there goes my hatchery, and right here is good placement of my overlord, because I saw these zerglings coming in, so I canceled my hatchery. This drone's gonna die, but what is one drone to one hatchery? These static Ds are gonna force this Zerg player to go back and hide, even trying to pull my queens off to help with the defense. This Zergling over here is being lazy, as he did not want to help defend. Now I am just spamming Zerglings. I should not be doing that. I should be making some drones because I just pushed that back. I don't know why. So now he's caught up in harvesters. We have the exact same income for the most part. I think I pull... Nope, I don't. I'm just going to sort of move in with these Zerglings here, as I just fended him off. So I'm going to try to counterattack or something like that. And yeah, this guy is not spreading his creep. I'm just getting mine done. So keeping up with that injecting of larvae, starting to drone up some more. So he's getting a baneling's nest, I'm getting a lair. So I think I scout his banelings at some point. These Zerglings are going to move in here, engage, but pull back because of the spine crawler, and then re-engage, and this player then decides to pull back, so I'm going to pull back too. I did some damage. I traded armies with him. That's good enough for me. If we look at the units lost tab, I'm actually not ahead though, which is kind of sad. I wish I was ahead. So that wasn't really beneficial to me, but I tried to make something happen and it didn't work. So yeah, and these Zerglings are going to be taking both towers, spreading that creep a bit more. This is something I like to do on Lost Temple, getting one here, or getting one creep tumor right about here. Then after this creep tumor moves over, get a second creep tumor here, so when this creep tumor goes down here, it spreads the creep all the way to the side over here, then this creeper can just go here and then drops down here. That's just a little thing that I do that sort of helps my creep spreading. And units, if we look at this, he's got some banelings, and I think I spot them some point. I don't know when I spot them. I spot them someplace, somewhere, but I spotted them, so I put down a roach warmth, and roaches can tank banelings all day because it takes like 4 banelings to kill 1 roach or something like that. It's something ridiculous. But if we look at the income again, I'm 5 harvesters ahead. I should be getting way more harvesters. I don't know why I'm not. You always want to keep harvesters going and everything. And I'm just massing up roaches. You don't want to try to, like, I don't really know how to explain it in really, I don't know how to explain it really well, but what you want to try to do is keep your larva count down as much as possible. If you watch, oh, and I missed this, baneling's going over here, killing this queen, static D going down, but these roaches are going to have no problem cleaning up these Zerglings. I'm even putting my creep down here while he's distracted with myself, and that is good placement there by me, putting those roaches right on that ramp and going back up here. I even put them in hold position, and this prevents him from getting any Zerglings up here to harass my workers, but that was the only good thing I did this whole match, I think. He actually comes back with more Zerglings here, and I think I moved my Zerglings here to counterattack him, and I just destroyed his economy, so he's kind of in the hole, going for a desperation attack right now with all these Zerglings that he has left. And what I did is what I shouldn't have done. Actually, I moved my roaches back here when they should have been here. These roaches are up here, but they're not in hold position or anything. So these roaches are gonna, or not roaches, Zerglings are gonna try to attack me. He did gonna do a good thing here and tried to, excuse me, hit A and then left click, but because my roaches and my queen were there, what it does is the AI will attack the most hostile thing, or an attacking unit, before a worker unit. So instead of going after all my drones, they just went after that queen, tried to surround it, and couldn't get a full surround, so they just sort of ran around like idiots while my roaches cleaned them up. He's getting some banelings here. He should stop making banelings because he saw that I was going roach. That was a mistake by him. That was a very bad mistake. And I'm spreading that creep. My drones are fine. Getting that queen back. But yeah, I think I was saying something before this game is done with. That was actually good. I want to move that back a bit to see this. What I did here is I have 2 banelings and he's got 5 banelings and a couple zerglings. Now I could have definitely dealt with this even if I didn't do this, but what happened was I moved my roaches up here, then I spot with my roaches that he has banelings here, and his banelings aren't in range, so the AI won't come and attack me. So I moved my banelings there. It killed all his banelings because of the splash damage, and also killed all the zerglings that were behind it. So now he has no attacking units. I'm just going to come here and kill all of his workers, and that's pretty much GG. But like I was saying, if you guys watch Hydra games, or find Hydra replay games or something like that, you might not like him because he has bad manners and all that, etc. But do follow him. He's got impeccable macro. He is just a top tier North American Zerg player. Him, Master Asia, Kiki Kaki, I think his name is. I have to look up that. But there are a couple of really good Zerg players that you would want to watch because their macros is great. They have great multitasking. If you can watch a couple Korean players, I forget his name. I think it's OGS, The Wind, and Mad Frog is also a great player. He is European, I think, or Polish. I can't remember. He's one of those. And there's another Korean Zerg player who's really good. He even beat OGS STC, I think his name is, who is a really good Terran player. But back to what I was saying, if you can watch Idra and just see exactly what he does, he keeps his larva low. He has great multitasking. He counters very well. But when it gets to the late game, I think his problem is he becomes too overconfident or something and just can't deal with it very well. Or he just doesn't have a good unit composition, or he just sticks to one thing and then he calls imba. Or that's just sort of my view, but I'm not a top tier player, so I don't know what's going on. I think that's pretty much it. That's what I wanted to say. Always make sure you're droning. Always make sure you're scouting as a Zerg player, because playing Zerg, there's no real defined build you can do against a player. You have to react to what he's doing. You have to be able to counter it fast and as best as you can. So I think that's about it. That's all I really had to say this game. Good match by Anidenchi. Anidenchi. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. I did win this, even though this is supposed to be losing, but I just wanted to show this because this was actually pretty close, and both players, myself and him, did some pretty silly mistakes. So that's it. I'll see you guys for the third game, possibly soon, hopefully soon, maybe soon, probably not soon, but I'll see you guys.